into Historic here. We're going to try and slam out 3 games. So this is the deck we're running. It's going to be a Yorion build. We'll run through it quickly here. We obviously run our 4 Niv Mizzets, Companion Yorion. All our lands here you can look at in due time. We're running Scarab God and Kaya the Inexorable. Really think this is underrepresented, so I'm going to keep trying it out. We've got Silver Quill Command here to synergize obviously with our hero, because it's also a hero deck. Binding the Old Gods for Yorion Blinks and just good removal. Yushan, the Impactful Earth, sacrifice hate / ways to get around that. Deafening Clarion for creature removal. We are running Savella the Icekeeper because it's an interesting ramp effect, multicolored, and it's, you know, its 8-mana ability might be relevant. I'm just giving it a go, see how it goes. Klothys, no need to explain, we love our Clothy. We've got Prismari Command just for general value. Oath of Kaya, again, good life gain removal. Blinkable with Yorion. Krasis for draw. Growth Spirals because they're amazing. We only got 1. I refuse to use wildcards to get this sick art, even though I play this pretty much in most of the decks. Justice Strike removal, Sacrifice removal, Hand Disruption, Counterspell, and more ramp effects. Sideboard, we're running Gratigus Cage for Graveyard and Collected Company Hate, more vetoes and removal for control. We also run Cindervines for control, extra Clothy for double Graveyard Hate, Knight of Odin for aggressive decks, Nissa for general aggro, and Outlaw's Merriment as a potential bring in against grindy games where we might just want to just play this and leave it to keep getting us value. And most importantly, we're playing the Creation sleeve. So yeah, that's the deck. Let's go and rank into Historic. Please ignore my atrocious spelling. I still can't spell Yorion. And I know it's wrong, I just cannot be bothered to change it. So, yep, we're going to dive in today. Probably go for, I don't know, we'll see what we get. We'll probably look to record at least 3 matches. I think 3 matches is a good length for these videos, particularly with Historic's tendency for longer grindy decks. We're still sitting in gold. Let's try and have some fun. I say that and we get this opening hand, so we get the mulligans. Alright, we're going to keep this and dump the Angrath Rampage. We can cast Clarion if we need to, so we're just gonna start dropping some Shocklands and just hope we don't get grinded out by some kind of... Nissa sleeves, pretty sick. I also picked them up. Okay, is this a party deck? That's interesting. So we're gonna shock this in and pass the turn. Is this humans? It could be a humans deck. Ooh, interesting. I respect a hero Precinct 1 play. Well, we are not drawing a seeming another card here. That's a good shout to begin with. Alright, so I think we put this in tapped. We're going to clear the board now. And see what they go for. Then we can drop our own hero and see what we play into there. Ooh, I like. Right, we're going to drop this. Grab another red, probably, I'd say. Because we need black as well, but we can then put Yorion into hand for later. Binding of the Old Gods deals with the Monument. Company's nice. This triggers off creature cast. Yeah, it's not a big deal to us. We'll just go Binding of the Old God. Destroy your deputy. Play a land tapped. Pass the turn. Another company. Brazen Borrower and a hero. Interesting. Yeah, we're going to take a hit here because this is no-brainer for us. Oh, that's good. We're going to get some more triumphs out of our deck. We are just gonna do this. Actually, hold on. We can't double value this, can we? No, so we're gonna play it safe. Play the Urion. We'll just blink this. I don't think you want to trade. Bring that back. Let's take out your Awesome Priest. I'm okay with you getting tokens, and Brazen Borrower can't get over anything that we do here. He's already played 2 collected companies, so the odds of him having a third one are particularly high. Excellent. Now. Alright, there we go. So he's gone wide. He's not trading. That's perfect. So we're just going to grab another land. We'll grab another land. We're just going to do this now. Play this. Wipe his entire board. Then we'll play another Binding of the Old Gods. Kill his Chronometric Monument. We'll attack him with some life. So we are on the clock here, but at least there's nothing too crazy going on. So this is like a banned party deck. Cool. Alright, we will get another Triome out of our deck. We'll drop Oath of Kaya. Gain 3 life attacking here, go back up to 20. Go with Urion. We really could do with hitting a Niv here. We definitely need a Niv more than ever. Alright. Niv Mizzet, please, or anything off the top that gives us card advantage. Well, that's the pig. I guess that's okay. It gets 2 lands out of our deck. And he can't attack into us because we could just get rid of it. If he gets the full party here, we could be in trouble. We could be in trouble now. Jeez. Alright, we need to hit an answer like yesterday. Oh, thank you, Niv. Alright, Niv. Do your thing. Find us something. Oh, this is brilliant. Alright, we're going to take Kaya's thing, and this is going to be great. So we're going to start with the Oath of Kaya. Yes. Keep this one. We're going to kill this one. Get back our pig. That will give us 2 lands. Then we can Binding of the Old Gods. Kill the other Deputy of Detention, which will return our Urion. Our Urion will blink everything, because this is the sickest thing I've ever seen. Then instead we get everything back. We'll Binding kill this. We will Oath of Kaya kill this. We'll draw more cards with Niv. There's no more lands to get. Yep. That was a hell of a grindy match. Alright, so it's a creature-based combo deck. So, Dolphin's Vetoes are a no-go. Another Justice Strike. A Cage could be good. We just need to find what's not doing great work. 40 ratio I don't think really pulls it in here. We definitely want Vanishing Verses. Do we want Vanishing Verses? I mean, yeah, he's played a lot of single coloured creatures. I'm sorry, Sylvia, but I think... Oh, Cloth. You know what, we'll keep the Sylvia in because we should see how that plays. And then we'll see how it goes. The rest of the deck is just going to be us hammering removal, praying that we got enough. Come on, removal. Just a handful of removal. that kind of is what we want, so we're going to keep this. It's not great, but alright, we're going to start with this, and then we'll see if they play a creature on 2, which they probably will. Yes, okay. So we need to play our own hero here. I do respect a hero deck. I also respect that he's really trying to play party as well. Hell yeah, I'm gonna trade. He doesn't know that I have in hand literally a way to force him to sacrifice his creature. Deafening silence, okay. Alright, we're going to start with this untapped, and we're Binding of the Old Gods. We'll just kill the Oketra's Monument while it's on. It's not a big deal to us. There's Roguefy now. We kind of need to draw something here though, don't we? That's not great. We'll get a land into play. Alright, we'll Justice Strike, kill this. Then we'll play this untapped and pass the turn. Priest of Iona, yep. We desperately need to hit. I did not know if we survived. Oh, that's terrible. Okay, we need to just do this for 4. Let's see what we get. That's not great either. We took out a lot of interaction to put in a lot of removal, and we did not hit it. Yep, he just has Brazen Borrower. Man, that hand honestly just lined up terrible for us. But there's nothing different we want to do here. We brought in all our removal. Probably got greedy trading. We probably should have used... Oh no, I think it is a bit weird that people are given hands like... Yeah, we can keep this. We drop this. Pass. We're gonna get green. Alright, get green. Then we'll play blue. Pass the turn. We're gonna Growth Spiral here in response. Drop this. That's great. We need white to cast that if we want to cast it. Pass the turn. We're going to see what he does. If he taps out for the monument, that'd be fantastic. If he does nothing, that would be fantastic. Cool. 2 damage, we'll take a treasure. 2, and I'll make a treasure. And that's awesome. Play this. Cast a Niv. You want to bounce a Niv back to my hand, buddy?
Reload!
I'll totally take it to draw more cards. Considering that Niv only hit me 2. I'm assuming he's got company. Oh no! I really want to just do that just to be funny. Oh my god, oh no, it's so bad. I get to draw more cards. Oh no, I drew more cards. Whatever will I do? Oh, this is great. Thank you. Oh no. Oh no, that's so terrible. It'd be so bad if I just Vanishing Verse it. I hope that's not your only defense, buddy. Oh no. I'm sounding like a right a-hole here, but you know what? I'm playing a 5-color gem deck. I'm allowed to have fun. Move Yorion to hand. This will hold up enough interaction to play other stuff if we need to. I'm not a fan of it constantly tapping my green. Ooh. Yep. You played a Brazen Borrower. And you played a Hero Precinct 1. And Lavinia, the Hero Seagate. That's cool. Well, I don't want this attacking, so that's gonna die. Because I just want to cast... Whoa! Just a Strike's thing went away. You know what? For fun, I'm just gonna do this now. And I did draw a land, so we'll cast that. Then we will go to combat. Attack. No blocks from our opponents. Yep, there's a block. Oh, he didn't give Hexproof Indestructible to everything. So, yeah, we should just do this. Showing that we don't care. Then cast this. Use this. Come back. Do damage there. Go ahead, destroy an enchantment. Go on. Yep. And the opponent's lost. So I'm just gonna cast the second one from our hand. Punch him in the face. And then we'll just punch him with Yorion. He should have gained 4 life there and survived. That's a cool deck though. I respect him playing party. Well, I respect him playing hero. I don't respect party. As a lifelong player of allies, I was gutted when they removed allies just so that we could have a D&D. I love D&D, don't get me wrong, but taking away my allied tribe really hurt. Like, I was expecting allies to get at least some love in Zendikar, and we get like a worse version of Tazri. Party's a cool mechanic in Dungeons and Dragons. Party was like the event, yeah. So for those of you who don't know, the original ally mechanic from the Zendikar sets was basically, I called it fixed slivers. Every ally had an ETB that triggered when another ally entered. So if you had an ally that, for example, gained you a life, and then you played an ally that whenever it or another ally entered, it did a damage, you would trigger them both as they entered. So for example, one of the busted things you could do in that deck was you could play Kerburn Evangelical, or whatever it is. Basically, it was whenever an ally enters, give all your creatures protection from a colour, and you could set it up on a turn where you literally could be unblockable or unkillable. Alright. The classic one-lander. The classic all-lander. We will get rid of the planes because we have Doubled Fabled here. Our opponent is starting. That's an interesting start, I think. Let's see what our opponent does with their second turn. Triome could just mean like a Jeskai control list. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that with this is screaming to me Jeskai control. So we'll just bait it out now with this. Play this, and we'll drop the hero to bait out whatever spell they're holding. Yep, this could be our last game, because if I have to sit through a 40-minute control game that grinds us both into oblivion, I'm just going to leave. My capacity for Historic is limited to one super grindy control match every night. Because it's absolutely terrible. Yep, there we go. It is a control deck, so we will probably get Teferi'd and lose the game on the next few turns. Oh, is this the turns deck? If it's turns, I'm not even going to justify a third game of it. Of all the decks that I think should never have existed, yeah, this is turns. If he discards the Dracula, what's it called? The dragon that reanimates. What's it called? All the lands in the world. Alright, let's just drop the hero and get Infinite turned on. Or is it just going to be Teferi? Tuck. Expressive Iteration. One into his hand. One onto exile. Bottom, yep. Okay, you wanna know what? We're just going to Fort Erasure. Let's just see what atrocities are in his deck. There's another memory lapse, because apparently, I guess, control decks needed more efficient counterspells, even though they are atrocious in Historic, because we don't have a legit aggro deck. That's fine.
I'm not. Let's skip to the good part.
If he has a third memory lapse here, I'm just going to rage, so I'm just going to cast this and pray he doesn't. Yeah, I don't care. You can kill the Helix. I'm killing your Teferi and stopping you drawing cards.
I'll have a better plan next time.
That's usually enough to destroy a entire control deck. It's just, oh, I can't draw cards. I guess I lose. Oh yes, but of course Arena will give every control player triple of everything. Alright, we will put a Triome into the field. Attack. I want a Fort Erasure. I want to know what's in his hand. Yep, there's the third memory lapse, people, because hell, why would he not have 3 of them? On the plus side, if we fetch correctly on our next turn, we can do something else if he's not just a turns deck and just goes turns infinite on us. Alright, we'll go into combat. Then we'll second turn forward erasure this guy. Mizzix Masteries. So instants and sorceries, yeah. So he's just basically a cheaty Magnum Opus deck. What does he get back? He gets back things that just don't do shit. So we'll get rid of Day of Judgment to force him to use one. We don't need Dragon Skull Summit. We'll crack this. We need a blue, right? Blue. Cast Niv.
Reload!
Clawfist, Dovin's Veto, we'll take that, and then Binding of the Old Gods. Heck yes. Yeah, cast Mizzix Mastery, recash back his Wrath of God, right? And that's fine with me, because, oh. Oh no, there's a counter spell in my hand now. So now your deck can't go off the way it wants to go off. Yep, okay. Alright, control matchup. So you know what that means. Forward Erasure's in. Nope, stupid ass lag. Extra Graveyard Hate in, Sin Divine's in, Dovin's Veto's in, Grafdigger's Cage is in, Clarion's out. Sorry, Chevelle, but you will not do anything in this matchup. Also, Justice Strike is pointless. And probably have to take out Silver Quill Command and probably the Kaya. I mean, Kaya's great if we... Yeah, Kaya's got some same power. Probably it'll take out the Cut to Ribbons because they're not going to do much in this matchup. And we'll bring in a Vanishing Verse just in case he has anything absurd monocolored that we want to get rid of, even though I don't think we saw a single monocolored thing in his hand. Alright. Although he probably has Torrential Gearhulks, doesn't he? Yeah. That was probably a mistake on my part. This is fine. We took Ziggurat. We can then drop Watery Grave. It's fine. Watery Grave on pass. Alright, fairies in the graveyard. Alright, it's test time. Drop Spiral. They are holding a counterspell. Or at least an instant speed spell. Play that tapped. Play this tapped. We'll try to drop a Clawfist here. We'll see what spell he's got counter-wise. Probably Memory Lock? Okay. Maybe Brazen Borrower then. Although if he does tap out to deal with Clawfist, we do resolve a Niv. That does give us an absurd amount of advantage. Okay, just healing stings us in the face. We'll get rid of Teferi. He has 1 blue mana, so I don't think... I think then if I do this, play a white. Well, we're just going to drop a Niv anyway, see what we draw.
Reload!
Yeah, that's great. We'll keep all these cards. We have to discard a card, so we'll discard the Growth Spiral. Yeah, your thing will not flip so long as Clawfish is on the table. Right, yeah, that's a mistake on his part. So we will get rid of the Helix. Yeah, he really messed up there, because now we can Kaya.
If you want a job done right, hire. You'll be fine. Trust me.
I assume he's going for a Wrath here. But that comes back to my hand. Yeah. Niv comes back to my hand, creates a creature. I get to exile your Day of Judgment so you can't do it again. Play a land. I get to recast Niv. I get a few cards, pretty decent. Not the greatest here. But I'm going to plus Kyra again, put another counter on Niv.
Here, let me.
You know what, I'm going to do this now, while I'm on. I did not draw anything, just attack. We can discard the Angrass Ram. No, we can't discard. We'll discard Prism. We'll discard this card. I want him to know what's in my hand. Dude, if I ultimate Kaya, it's just over, dude. You cannot let Kaya ultimate. You have to take a hit from the Niv here. Which means you must have some form of removal to... Nope, he just can't beat Kaya's ultimate. Alright. We've fought through triple memory lapse there. We will get one more in, I think, if our dailies aren't made. If not, we can just leave it here. The thought of running into another control deck, particularly a solid blue-white control deck, really puts me on edge. Oh, this is an attack one. Yeah, we won't get that with our current setup. But you know what? We'll squeeze in one more. Why not? If it is a control deck, we might go for a quick finish. Basically, we play into everything they have and just hope that we just die quickly. Bum bum bum. I think the Witherbloom avatar, like, I genuinely like the way their magic looks like it's like vines. Hey, we got someone from Spain. This hand is the classic example of if I draw a white, I'm okay, so I'm not keeping it. And again, I get punished. Okay. Put away the basic and put away the just. Actually, hold on. We put away the Kaya's Guile here because we don't have black and white, and because we've done this now, we will draw a white card off the top. Well, okay, white card. I didn't. Yeah, I see. Yeah, good one game. Oh, we have Gruul, so our quick game we prayed for might be here. Screws is not too scary. Let's just play a blocker. Get stomped by a, what's it called, giant, because that's how it works. Yep. Because that's a balanced card that should have never been printed. Well, we need to draw an aggro creep. Well, there's a Niv. And he wants to spam an oops. Well, I'm just gonna say, yay, look, that's what you're doing. And he's got into a thing here. Let's just do this now to save some life. We need to draw removal this turn. Like, really quickly. That is not the removal that we needed. I think we are just dead now. Gruul Spellbreaker. Yeah, unless our top card here is literally. Yeah, we just lose. Man. That card, Bonecrusher Giant, is the biggest mistake of Eldraine that survived. Like, I'm not going to say it was the biggest mistake in all of Eldraine, because that set was just loaded with mistakes. But the fact that that card has survived through all the formats when it literally shuts down everything else is really puzzling to me. Yeah, that'll do. Well, this might be the quick game that we wanted, because Gruul Aggro is doing Gruul Aggro. And yeah, I think my biggest complaint with Historic is just I don't feel like you can play a mid-range deck. Like, I know the old adage that if Jund is good in the meta's healthy, because it means there's a good number of diverse decks that you can play. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if the fair deck can do well, then it's good. But what I think is happening with Historic, to me, is it's just feeling too much like Dominaria Standard, where I either run into super quick aggro decks where if I don't have a board wipe I lose the game, or mega grindy control decks which I just have a hard matchup with anyway playing mid-range. Like, I think Historic really needs some more. And I don't even know what to do to give Historic its own identity, to make it like more diverse, because anything you try to do to bolster the mid-range decks are just going to literally crush any hope we have of playing anything remotely close to Pellet Collector. It's fine. Drop hero. Burning Tree, that's good. Okay. Burning Tree into Stomp. That's fine with me. Spell the Ice Shaper. Oh no, 4 toughness. That's hard for your aggro deck to kill without spending a lot of resources. Yes, go ahead. Do it. It would make me smile. And if you're going to use anything with that mana, you need to do it. Oh yes. Oops. Say it again. Oops. Yep. You're gonna hit me with an oops, I'll hit you with an oops. You know, we're gonna leave this because this will be funny. If he wants to hit, he can hit. Yeah, you don't win the race, mate. What are you doing? Gonna make a monolith. Are you effing kidding me? Are you actually kidding me here? What the hell is this? I don't actually believe this. Are you serious, game? Oh wow, okay, yeah. Apparently, we are losing this game. It's fine. Just so long as he didn't draw like another Bone Crusher off the top. Scooz. Scooz isn't that big of a deal. Okay, this is now getting stupid. What the heck, game? I literally just cycled through like 6 lands and you're gonna give me more lands? Fine, you know what? There's another creature that I've got to cast for 0 value because you've deemed that I'm not allowed lands this game. And this is why I don't normally play more than 2 games of Historic in a row. Screw it, whatever. We've already lost this game anyway. And I'm pretty sure he's drawn Bone Crusher Giant. Yeah, there's Embercleave because that's fair. I'm allowed to draw what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and I'm not allowed anything but lands. Yeah, that would have been good a turn ago, game. And that's Historic, ladies and gentlemen. The format that you should probably never invest in. Unless you want to play the meta. If you're going to play the top tier deck in the format, it's fine. But in terms of if you want to try and brew or play your pet decks, nah, this format is really not a good place to try it. Like, I honestly want to play Pioneer more. And that's, as I know, Niv is a well-established deck in there.